Eli is a new Netflix original horror film that is about a young boy who has this rare disease that leads him to be allergic to the outdoors, forcing him to live his life in protective gear. His parents, Rose and Paul, take him to Dr. Isabella Horn's secluded facility for treatment. There, this young boy, Eli, is very uncomfortable with how Dr. Horn is handling his disease, and he feels that there is something going on in this secluded place, and he starts to see some ghosts throughout this place, and no one believes Eli. No one believes Eli at all. Eli has to be the most unoriginal film I've seen all year. With cinema these days, it's very saturated with typical ghost movies and movies about people being possessed and just kids seeing things in the background and nobody believes them at all. This is Eli. Eli is just like that. This young boy is trying to get cured of his rare disease. He starts to see people. He talks to Sadie Sink from Stranger Things. She's in this movie. And he starts to see people. They start dragging him around. And there's flashlights. And then you see the people in the background. And then you don't see them. And then they appear right in front of you. That is everything in Eli. Eli is a very unoriginal film that I was highly unimpressed with. While watching this movie, I just felt like I've seen this movie thousands of times. Nothing about this film impressed me, and nothing stood out as original or something new for me to watch. Charlie Shotwell plays Eli, and I guess maybe he's the best thing about this movie. He's trying to convince his mother and father and Dr. Horn that there is people in this place and they are haunting me, they are terrorizing me, and they all think that it's just part of his treatment. He's seeing things, no one believes him. And so as the movie progresses, he gets more and more frustrated with the fact that no one believes him. And so I think Charlie Shotwell's performance is easily the best thing about this movie, and it's still not that breathtaking at all. So it leads to just the whole movie just feeling dull, and I've seen it before, and the whole movie wraps up with the story that never felt like it was going that way, and it's not like a shocking ending. It's an ending that never felt like it was going that route, and it felt unnecessary. There was no development for that ending. It was not like a big twist ending. It's just an ending that I was like, why though? Why? You never really hinted at this in the beginning or in the middle of the movie. Why go this route and just end it that way? So I felt like the ending was very lackluster, and I wanted to see, and I wanted to know why they went that route, and I wanted to have a little explanation in the first and second act of the movie to get to that ending and make it seem like, oh, that was pretty cool. But the whole movie, the whole setup for it just did not work. The movie tries to have some decent scares, but unfortunately, like I said, all these scares like I've seen before. It's a young kid who turns a flashlight and sees someone down the hallway, puts the flashlight away, puts it back, and there it is again. Puts it away, there it is again, and it's even closer. We've seen all that before. Every single scare in this movie that was attempted, I've seen before. The whole story was something I've seen before. This is a very unoriginal movie that was produced by MTV. Of all movie companies to be produced by MTV. And I saw MTV's little logo on it. I was like, oh God, I'm in for a treat. And Eli just was unnecessary. It was not like a bad movie. It's just something that I felt like I've seen before. So I wasn't able to, get invested with the storyline or the characters or Eli's rare disease or whatever it may be. I didn't feel invested or interested in what I was watching because I've seen it plenty of times. It's a movie that people have seen, and if you ever seen a haunted house movie or people being chased by ghosts or young kids trying to persuade their parents that they see ghosts and young people running around the house and they don't believe them, then you've seen Eli. There's no use in watching Eli. If I knew what this movie was about going into it, I probably wouldn't have watched it. I've been trying to not watch trailers and read synopsis for some of these smaller Netflix movies because I like when I'm really surprised with them, but this movie did not surprise me at all. The acting is just, I guess, flat from all around. Sadie Sink just stands next to a window for like the whole entire film and talks to Eli. Doesn't have much for her to do, but it was nice to see her in something that was not Stranger Things. So Eli, unnecessary, unoriginal film that just felt very typical and didn't offer anything new for the horror genre on Netflix. I'm gonna go ahead and give Eli a D+. Thank you guys for checking my review for Eli, the new Netflix original film. I would say at this point, check out Eli on Netflix, but I don't feel like telling you guys that because you've probably already seen something just like this. Make sure to stay tuned this weekend for more upcoming movie reviews. Got some fun videos planned for you guys. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.